Hey, it's Adrian. Today I want to share with you a little bit about decision making process. Do you realize every minute of our day we have to make a decision for ourselves? Yeah, whether what clothes to wear, which direction to take when going to work, when writing a blog, what kind of a message do we want to deliver? All that requires us to have a decision. So it's a routine and it's actually something that we do unconsciously on a daily basis. Now, then you also have bigger decision to make, for example, career change, uh, selecting the right home or the right school for the children, or maybe even moving from one place to another. So all that requires certain thought process behind it. So I want to share with you the thought process that I use for myself in helping me to make the best decision at that point of time with all the information that I have. All right, so there's really just three key points. So if you look at this, there is really about visualizing the outcome. And second point was about evaluating the options and also the impact. And last but not least is really taking the actions and then a review process around it. Okay, so let me talk a little bit more about visualizing the outcome. When you want to make a major decision, be it career change, be it changing of certain way of behaving, etc., visualize in our mind what will be the best possible outcome and the worst possible outcome. All right, a lot of time people tend to think what they want to get out of it in a euphoric kind of thinking process where, in the best situation, how would that look like? But people fail to visualize what could also happen negatively. So I like to invite you to take some time to reflect on the possible as well as the positive as well as negative outcome that you want this decision to contribute to you. All right, now once you have that clear, the next thing is to evaluate the options and also the impact. Now, I give you an example. Career change as a simple topic, which is a big topic, right? When we want to change our career, do we want to change our career to advance in our career? Or do we want to change our career because we wanted to just have more money, a better remuneration, or better benefits? So either one of that is actually an outcome. Now the question is, what motivates you behind that, right? So you need to have a clear understanding what kind of outcome they are relevant to you. It can be really just changing the environment. So you want to have an environment where people are friendly, they focus on a common goal rather than just individuals' achievements, or you wanted to just have a different boss, all right, who actually take care of you, grow your career. So all that are the different outcome that you want to envision. All right, then the next step is about evaluating your options and also the impact. Now let's go back to the option of changing career. So if you want to evaluate the options of changing your career, it can be changing your career within the same company but different role. It can be changing your career within a different company but within the same industry. Or it can be different industry altogether but the same role. Or it can also be different industry altogether and different role. You need to evaluate the positive impact and negative impact of each of these options to help you making a decision to clarify what do you really want and how does it contribute to the outcome that you envision. If, for example, it's about having a better career perspective where you can advance in your career, which you feel that the current company couldn't give you that offer, or it could be a situation where you have not even spoken about that to your boss, right? So it's very important for you to evaluate the options and then have that impact. When you think about the impact, it has a lot to do with if you say something to your HR department now about your career aspiration, what kind of impact will they give you? Will they take you seriously or will they not take you seriously? If they do take you seriously, Will they help you to achieve that? Will they help you to identify the path towards your goal? If yes, these are the impacts that you want to evaluate, and how would that process or that conversation taking place impact the rest of your career moving forward. So think that through. And last but not least, take action and review. So when I speak about taking action, so go back again to the example we spoke about, career change. You might want to have a better career perspective where you need your boss to understand your career aspiration and your HR team to understand your career aspiration. To do that, the best way is to have a conversation with them and understand and actively share your vision and your goal, so that they will be able to have a clarity of what you are trying to achieve, and then help you to review what are the options and what are the options and what are the path towards your goal. All right, now if this is done and there is a short-term actions to do and there's a long-term action. So short-term action, we need to verify what are the things we can do immediately in the couple of days or weeks or months that will help you to contribute towards the outcome that you want to achieve. Now, having a conversation with HR is a short-term action. Having a conversation with your boss is a short-term action. And keep in mind, you need to also be aware, by having that conversation, it might just impact the perspective of the company towards you. Do you want that? Are you ready for that? If yes, go do it. All right, now long-term action. Say to yourself, if my goal is to become a successful CEO on a multinational company, how changing your career will impact your long-term vision. So think about that, and also evaluate, are the actions that you're taking contributing actively and positively towards your long-term vision. All right, so review that process on a short-term as well as long-term basis, so that you keep taking the right small steps forward. All right, now last but not least, it's very important for us to also discuss this. There's no such thing as perfect decision. All right, I want to make sure that people understand, because every decision will give a positive reaction as well as negative reaction. That's the reality of life. All right, that's the law of actions. So there's no such thing as perfect action. The only thing that we can strive for is the best action at that point of time, when information is given, when the goal was provided, and that's how you want to make your decision according to the best that is available at that point of time. Maybe after making a decision and after over a period of time, the decision is no longer relevant. But let's be very objective to say that was probably the best option, the best decision that you could make at that point of time based on what you know. So I hope this is helpful. Now, if you are going through certain changes in your career, in your life, and you wanted to make certain major decision, go through the thought process, understand the outcome that you want to achieve, evaluate your options along with the impact, and take small actions to go towards that decision. Small actions to also make sure that you review on a regular basis for short-term and long-term how every action that you're taking is contributing towards your goal. All right, so don't be too harsh on yourself. Keep in mind, there's no perfect decision. All you can do is the best decision at that point of time based on what you know and based on what you wanted to achieve. So hope this is helpful, and give me a thumbs up if you like my my video. Hear from you very soon, and let me know what kind of topic would interest you too. All right, bye, and you have a great day.